Hello folks. Today we're going to be discussing the simple gas laws that are shown in Unit 4 of gases. In this video we're going to talk about the three simple gas laws that relate the four variables temperature, pressure, volume, and number of moles together, and these four variables have been shown to affect the behavior of gases. The first simple gas law is Boyle's law that shows the relationship between volume and pressure. As a thought experiment, let's say you take a balloon and you put a lot of pressure on it by squishing it down. If you put enough pressure on this balloon, it will eventually burst, and this is because the pressure inside the balloon gets too great for the walls of the balloon to contain that gas. Therefore, we see the following relationship between pressure and volume. As volume increases, pressure decreases, or vice versa. Therefore, the volume and pressure are inversely related as long as the temperature and number of moles is held constant. This can be represented by the following relationship, where our volume is inversely related to pressure, and this symbol represents proportionality. The equation at the bottom of the video represents the same relationship between the volume and the pressure, where A is set to be a constant, and the value of A is going to depend upon the type of gas as well as the temperature and number of moles. Therefore, this constant A will change depending upon the conditions. Do not be concerned about what this value of A will be. The second simple gas law is Charles' law, and this shows the relationship between volume and temperature. Let's say we take the same balloon and instead of squishing it down, we heat it. If we do this, the gas will expand, and this will increase the volume of the balloon if the pressure remains constant and if the number of moles remains constant as well. Therefore, we see the following relationship between temperature and volume. If the temperature goes up, then the volume goes up, or vice versa. Therefore, the volume and the temperature are directly related, as shown by these equations right here. The volume is directly proportional to the temperature, right here, or volume equals a constant B multiplied by the temperature when the pressure and number of moles remains constant. B is a constant that's going to depend upon the gas as well as the pressure and number of moles. Therefore, that value of B will change depending on what system we are looking at. The third simple gas law is Avogadro's law, and this shows the relationship between volume and number of moles. If we take our balloon and double the amount of gas inside of the balloon, we see that the volume will also double. Therefore, as the number of moles increases, the volume increases, and volume and number of moles are directly related to each other, as shown by these equations right here. On the equation on the far right, volume equals a constant C times the number of moles. C is that constant that's going to depend upon the type of gas as well as the pressure and temperature conditions. Therefore, do not be concerned about what that value of C is going to equal. All three of these simple gas laws can be combined together in order to study the ideal gas law, PV equals nRT, which will be discussed in more detail in Unit 4 during the lectures. This concludes the video for Unit number 4 on the simple gas laws.